to rebuke the sheep, to reprove the sheep, to correct the sheep, to exalt the sheep, to clean the sheep up, to, come on, bless God. Pastor has a great job. It's not just to get up here to preach. Because she preaching all over the world. The word. The Bible says precept upon precept, line upon line. Here's a little, I know how to stay straight with this Judges chapter 16, but somebody needs these other scriptures.
Yeah. Amen.
That I'm not going to read to you. Everybody's not in Judges 16. Can you give God some glory? So when you set a body, it's like baking a cake with many ingredients. Everybody take that slice of cake that belongs to them.
Yes, Lord.
Then the whole church body get fed.
Yes.
If I was just preaching to babies, the people on meat wouldn't get fed.
That's right.
If I was just preaching meat, the people that don't understand that's on milk would vomit it up.
Yes.
But if I give you a little bit of milk, you're going to be able to try to figure out and understand the meat that you don't yet get yet. But stay with where you are. If you are a baby, grow in grace.
Yes.
Look at somebody that says, a new convert is a baby. But you don't stay the same size. You stay under this word, you will grow. You're supposed to grow. The only way you don't grow is you don't come to church to get it. And every time you get it, you run out of state hot and mad for a year before you get back for another dose. But when you get back for the second dose, it's going to start where it left off. God going to take us back from the meat to that milk that you left out because you here and give it back to you again. Until you can stop vomiting it up. Can you bless God? How many know before milk can make a child grow, he's got to keep it down?
That's right.
Can y'all give God some glory? How many of y'all able to keep this thing down today? Get rid of Delilah. I don't care what she is, or what it is, or what he is, or what it is that hinders your anointing. Get rid of it. Because as you begin to read, I want y'all to read that 16th verse, and y'all going to see all these tricks that she read. That stand up and never exercise your leg and keep from having blood clots. See, I know a little bit about that. Sit down 30 minutes, you get in danger. You got to get up. Stand on up. Get that circulation flowing from toe to head. Okay, look. Now I want you to look at 16th verse. Praise God. Somebody says you need to know. I can keep preaching, but I don't want to holler at you all day. You don't understand nothing. Can you bless the Lord? Can somebody take this mic and read, starting at verse 1, chapter 16? All the tricks that this woman tried on that man. And he was such a fool. Didn't you get it the first time? After she tricked you out of the first lie you told her. Come on, bless God. Well, the source of my power is in this, is in this, and that. And then she sent the soldiers right in to bind him. Okay? And he broke loose and he gets away. But then he goes right back and lay on the pillow again. Like a fool. You see, a lot of us say we're alone and we do foolish things. But why do you have shepherds and teachers after God's own heart? We try to keep you from doing foolish things because we know that your soul is in jeopardy. Amen. Can you bless God? There are some tricks. There are some people in your life that's trying to stop your anointing. They're trying to pull you away from the truth. They're trying to pull you away from God. They're trying to take where God wants to take you to another direction. And the main direction they want to take you is hell. Everybody in your life is not placed there by God. If a person can't tell you the truth, they don't love you. If you love God, you'll accept His truth and obey Him. He said, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. It will be a problem for you. Can you bless God? God tests all of us. And that test is, if you love me, do what I say. John 14. He's not taking that away. It's going to stay there. It's going to stay right there. You can't say you love God and you can't do anything He said. You can't say you love Pastor and I and you can't honor, respect, reverence, stay faithful to. And when somebody talking about me, you got my back. Get that right back. You got a ditch for me and tell it right there. You close it up before I get there. I might even know that ditch was there. You already to close it in. Give God some glory. You don't get on the side of the devil to help destroy the leaders. You don't get on the side of the devil to help destroy the people of God. But you try to help them up. Can you bless God? Why? Because we're fighting a good fight. We got a battle. We're soldiers. And we're fighting to stand true, to stand till it's true. And y'all, it's getting harder and harder. Because the Bible said there's going to be a great falling away in the end time. Look at somebody say, it's right now. We're in the end times. We're in it. And these Delilahs getting stronger. They get stronger. The enticements are stronger. They got social media now, baby. They can reach some things that I never imagined. In my day. It was hard for me to stay saved. But these young people today got some enticements now. We couldn't imagine what even exists. Can you bless God? But that still doesn't give you an excuse. That's right. Love you, Joseph. To turn on God. You got to love the Lord no matter who you are. God's not going to exempt you from this. Now we're going to read about this Delilah. This man was called by God, anointed by God. And he didn't have to tell, God called her a prostitute, a whoremonger, a whore, all that's the same thing. He said, hallelujah, I'm going to get this. The parents warned her not to marry.
Yeah.
Sometimes your parents will tell you, don't marry that woman. Don't marry that man. And you get mad at them.
Yeah.
Search him, get to know who that is you marry him. You don't want to marry a stranger. What's wrong with you? Come on. God said, no them slave among you, because the person you take in your bed can destroy you.
That's right.
Can you bless the Lord?
Thank you, Lord.
Oh, I'm mad because I'm hot and eat me. I'm hungry. I don't care how hot you are.
That's right.
People say, well, it's better married than to burn. Y'all stand here. I'm going to put it like this. You don't have to marry. You can be his partner. Not married. He said, you're better off if you do. He said, because you can think more of the things of God.
Yes.
But when you're married, you have to think about how to please that partner.
That's right.
Come on, that's the truth. Married folks. And tell the truth. Every day, I got to go to Earline Benson about something. Even fasting. Can you get this? Can you get this? Can you get this? But when you're not married, you don't have to go through all those stages. You stay long as you want to. Go when you want to. Do what you want to. Preach when you want to. Amen. But when you get a husband, it's different. Y'all better come and get this. That submissiveness got to happen. And you got to learn to balance that thing between the anointing and your obedience and your duties toward your husband as a wife. Can you bless the Lord? So if my husband and I didn't agree as one, then we couldn't get along. If he wasn't saved and I'm saved, then our house would be hell.
That's right.
Come on, bless God. And me personally, Earline Benson would rather be by myself than to be in the house with the hell raising devil. Well, you can't marry no more. I don't care. I don't ever want another man. Come on, bless God. You're going to dog me out and step on me and scold every woman. I'm not taking it.
That's right.
Can you bless the Lord? I'd rather be alone than to be in hell with you. Can you bless God? Everybody don't have to be married. But when I went to say, when I approached that, better married than the bird. No, what I'm going to say is, it's better to stay away from the fire.
Yes.
If you don't go too close to the fire, you can't get burned. If you don't get hot enough to get burned by being too close to the fire, you can't get burned. So what am I saying? If that man and that woman over there want to get too close in the dark place, stay out of that dark place. Stay out of those places. They're going to get too hot when you got to go marry the devil. Somebody better bless God. You don't have to burn, and you don't have to marry the wrong person because you burn. You don't have to burn. Get away from the fire. Don't take a snake in your bosom or he'll bite you. Take a coal of fire in your bosom, it'll burn you. If you want to stay single without sinning, stay away from the fire. Read that.
Preach that. And you go out there.
Now, my brother, I need to hear from you. Can you come here and read that for a moment? You know, I like my preachers here.
Hallelujah.
Then went Samson to Gaza, and saw there a harlot, and went in unto her. And it was told that Gazite, saying, Samson is come hither. And they compassed him in, and laid wait for him all night in the gate of the city. And they were all quiet in the night, saying, in the morning, when it is day, we shall kill him. And Samson lay till midnight, and arose in the midnight, and took the doors of the gate of the city and the posts, and went away with them, bar and all, and put them upon his shoulders, and carried them up to the top of his hill that is before Hebron. And it came to pass afterwards that he loved a woman in the valley of Succor, whose name was Delilah. And the lords of the Philistines came up unto her, and said unto her, entice him, and see whether in his great strength lieth.
Hold on, son. You don't have me preach. Come on. You hear somebody say, the devil is an enticer. Don't let him entice you. Hey, glory.
And the lords of the Philistines came up unto her, and said unto her, entice him, and see whether his great strength lies, and by what means he may prevail against him, that we may bind him to afflict him, and we will give thee every one of us 1,100 pieces of silver. And Delilah said to Samson, tell me, I pray thee, wherein thy great strength lieth, and whether with you might be bound to afflict thee. And Samson said unto her, if ye bind me with 7 green whips, and they were never dried, then shall I be weak and be as another man. Then the lords of the Philistines brought up to her 7 green reefs, which had not been dried, and she bound him with them. Now there were men lying in wait, abiding with her in the chambers, and she said unto him, The Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he brake the reefs, as it was threads of tow is broken when it is touched with the fire. So his strength was not known. And Delilah said unto him, Samson, behold, thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. Now tell me, I pray thee, wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, If you bind me fast with new cords that have never been occupied, then shall I be weak and be as another man. Delilah therefore took new ropes and bound him therewith, and said unto him, The Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And there were liars in wait, abiding in the chambers. And he brake them off of his arms like a thread. And Delilah said unto Samson, Hitherto thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, If thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. And she fastened it with the pin, and said unto him, The Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awaked out of his sleep, and he went away with the pins of the beam and with the web. And she said unto him, How comest thou say, I love thee, when thy heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me these 3 times, and hast not told me wherein thy great strength lies. And it came to pass, when she pressed him daily with her words, she urged him, so that his soul was vexed unto death, that he told her all his heart, and said unto her, There hath not come a razor upon my head, for I have been a Nazarite unto God from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my strength shall go from me, and I will become weak and be like any other man. And then Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart. She sent and called for the lords of the Philistines, saying, Come up at once, for he hath showed me all his heart. Then the lords of the Philistines came up unto her, and brought money in their hand. And she said unto him, Sleep upon my knees. And she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head. And she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him. And she said, The Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awoke out of his sleep, and said, I will go out as at other times before, and shake myself. And was not that the Lord had departed from him. But the Philistines took him, and put out his eyes, and brought him down to Gaza, and bound him with feathers of brass. And he did gird grind in the prison house. Howbeit the hair of his head began to grow.